I find it important to note this and document it. I'm just starting to get my eBay, my freaking PayPal, because we have a mining company. We do stained glass. Well, I also sell my jewelry and I sell my lines on eBay. It's one of our biggest business aspect of our freaking money we make. However, last time I did that, because of this remote shit, well, I've got the criminal enterprise who decides they can use my account number. They can see everything. So they get all my passwords and everything. Well, every time my phone is hacked, my shit's taken. And, I mean, they take new pictures of my girlfriend. I mean, they do sick-ass shit and take shit that I don't understand how it could be part of anything else. So you tell me that alone, where does that come into any kind of anything? For one, being the fact that I've never done anything, or that I have no reason to have anything, yet that my passwords and my, just like with my freaking Xbox Live, they've got my microphones turned off, they got my headphones turned off. They go in behind everything, they can see what I'm doing, and then go get everything fucked off. And then who knows how much fraudulent identity theft shit they did, because in Vegas, when I went out there for a trip for my mom, I ended up finding out that somebody was trying to direct deposit my checks from here into an account out there. I mean, the letters, 2 letters back to back, trying to freaking direct deposit my checks. Now I start filling out the stuff to do my eBay, and I already hear the fact that they need, another chick needs wants to know my freaking PayPal password. They're already passing the information along. So I have a bank account. I'm afraid to keep money in my own bank. I don't want to keep nothing anywhere because, well, I'm sick and tired of these criminals and welfare babies that got no fucking education, got no nothing, that just want to get drunk and high all day, somehow getting access to this shit, and fucking off people actually working, making a living, and doing right. Yet these fucking idiot ass fucking... How does this kind of technology get into the hands of that kind of people? That's what I want to know. There is a serious breach in security and a serious breach in everything. How in the fuck do rogue ass idiots gain access to such crazy ass, detrimental, inhumane technologies? I mean, the impact that this stuff has and can have on a community, on a freaking state, on a country. I mean, we've already said it's pretty simple. If you can remote view or remote monitor, I can watch a few things, see a discrepancy or a issue with someone. Then I can actually send something to them and whisper in their ear, subliminal message. Then do one key little, and I can turn everybody and have everybody. So you get a bunch of punk ass motherfuckers that got no morals or no values, who think it's fun and a good time to do this, and you can literally fuck off entire civilizations. And that's the crazy part. And that is not just that is literal. And it's not very hard. And then once you cause a conflict, you know how it spirals, and, well, that's how that shit works. And then chain reaction. And it's that simple. But I want to know how the hell it's gone on this long and nobody's caught on or been able to freaking... I mean, really? There's no checks and balances? There ain't no... With this kind of technology, there ain't no anybody monitoring or watching? Because everything I even see on the sites and everything, it's always a rogue entity of some kind of retaliatory action. It began with the government seemingly using it. Now it seems to be the drug addict down the street now who uses it for retaliatory. So I got a feeling the one that spawned off for me is the one that's sending... Anybody gonna deal with the biggest threat literally the world has now seen? Yeah, I knew what about this one that you can't see, that can literally sit in their basement or sit in their house, and you would never know, from across the country, setting up and getting especially ones that are even worse, rogue, that have no care about anyone else no more. Really? And especially think it's a good idea because they're shallow thinking. Oh, if I do this, then I can get... Not realizing the entire consequences or implications of doing it. Because they're too centered on just them and one little thing that they don't understand or grasp the entire severity of it and what it's... Because this shit is out of hand. And I don't understand how this is happening. And the people I know involved, none of them have any good work or use or intelligence or anything. They're like the worst ones, the bottom-feeding fucking parasites that need a host, which, daddy, I'm the coattails apparently for these parasites, are the worst things that you could have with guns, with certain items. And these ones have the craziest technology I believe we've ever created. To read someone's mind, put subliminal messages, translate it differently to use it as something else and push, cause all kind of torture. I mean, the different avenues that they are using this stuff for is nothing but criminal. There's nothing legit. Every aspect of how this is being used is a criminal mind and a criminal intent and criminal action. There's nothing even legit about this. So how in the fuck is this still rolling? Anybody? I mean, is there anybody that's gonna take notice or bother to see how close to? Because I can already see all the strain and all the different problems it's caused just amongst me and my. I mean, I don't even know the extent elsewhere. I can see just how nothing. I have done nothing, got nothing going on, but try to help and do everything I can for everyone. And I have seen what they have been able to turn against me and how the mistrust and all the shit they've been able to put in, and I haven't done a single fucking thing. And that's the crazy part. Never lie. I'm only trying to help. Yet they have been able to orchestrate such crazy shit against me. And after seeing the type of people that are out there, the courtesy, the respect, what I try to do for people, how I try to treat people, you don't have much of that as it is. So if you can do this much to me, I can't even imagine the capabilities of what else you could do. Because if you can take someone that does and you can make me look this bad, and you can change things and manipulate it into, then it would be so easy to utterly decimate just about anyone else or anything else. And that's the crazy part. I mean, this shit is... And the people and entities that they have got involved and that are actually ignorantly fucking rolling with it and not really looking into or... Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? And it's always a personal issue that they use another saying over something. They play on these little small tinkerings that have nothing to do with fucking anything legit. And that's what's crazy. Insecurities, emotions, beliefs. And they're not even correct in the way they're presenting them, but this is what this thing's running off of. Not even anything that has actually the concerns doing. It's more of twisting on someone else's beliefs and security and manipulate it into... But it's never actually anything of me. And that's the funny part. Yet, this shit is smoking without a fucking control, rolling. And nothing is stopping it. There's been no hindrances, no... People just grab and roll with it. And this train has gotten so big and so many... I can't even comprehend this shit. I mean... Wow. Really? Are you kidding me? So knock us all off, and then you're going to be stuck with... You realize this world has no place for self-centeredness. If you're going to knock us off, the ones that are helping try... Well, self-centered people, they're going to extinct themselves because they're so worried about themselves. They don't work with others. They ain't willing to freaking care about what's needed for others. So they're going to end up fucking taking it to the point where they extinct themselves because they get rid of everybody. And they're going to all be wanting everything themselves to the point that, well, sorry, but there's no place for that. That is extinction for the human race. Self-centeredness. And that's just the fact. You can't get it anywhere or do anything in today's world without someone else. Whether you're a business owner, whether you're working at... You cannot just sit there and make it and do everything yourself. You're going to need something from someone or resource or help. It's just the way it is. So self-centeredness is number one. There's no place for it. And that's the entire crew I have running against are self-centered people. Are you kidding me? Really? That is just... We're doomed just in that alone. Doomed. So, still waiting. Nothing? Anything? No. I didn't think so. Well, hopefully soon you plan on freaking doing something, because this shit's out of hand. I'm just saying for the umpteenth time. So, nah, let's hope.